Welcome to day 2. I'm 42-year-old dad of 4, Vivek. My youngest son, 6-year-old Kush, is diagnosed with FoxG1 and cannot speak. However, let's hear from his siblings, the FoxG1 munchkins, Ari, today's FoxG1 experiences of life. Harshi.
Hi. Hello, I'm Harshi Singha. I go to Caddies Creek Public School and I was born in 2011, the year 11. I have a pet dog called Charlie and I also have an adorable little brother called Kush. Yesterday, I shared what happens with FoxG1. Today, I'm going to share what we did yesterday. First, we went onto the trampoline and played in the sun for a very long time, but Kush wasn't there. When we came inside, Kush was shouting with glee. We read him some books and got ready for the movie Gandhi. Next, we got our delicious popcorn and our drinks. We walked to our seats and sat down. We waited ages for the movie to begin. Gandhi was a very important man and he was very famous for making India an independent country without violence. I loved the movie. It was very interesting. The best part of the movie was when he was leaving the office followed by an Englishman and said, "I can find the door myself." Sadly, Kush couldn't understand this. Thank you for your time and attention. Moving on to the one and only Jayan Singha.
Jayan.
Together we'll find a cure.
Hello, I'm Jayan Singha, and you are watching FoxG1 Brain Factor1 TV. Yesterday, we introduced you to FoxG1, what it does, and how it can affect people significantly. We also went to watch the movie Gandhi, a famous person who helped India get independence without using violence. But Kush...
Kush couldn't understand the movie.
But Kush couldn't understand... where is
Is this a
But sadly, Kush couldn't understand it because of his rare genetic condition. I personally enjoyed the movie. The best part was when he stopped 2 wars by not eating food for a long time. The most gruesome bit was the massacre. Albert Einstein famously said about Gandhi that generations will come scarce believe that such a one as this ever in flesh and blood walked upon this earth. If Kush was cured, he would be able to understand movies and eat popcorn. Together we'll find a cure.
Pranav.
Hi, I'm Pranav Singha from Glenwood High School and today I'm talking about how DNA is the code of life. DNA is like the computer programming for all living things. Everyone has different DNA. DNA is responsible for what you look like, how many of each body part you have, the color of your skin and hair, your size, height, blood type, how long or short each of your body parts are, and lots of other things. So, if you are missing one letter of your DNA, it's like missing one brick in a house. And depending on where the brick is, or what the brick's purpose is, it can make the whole house fall down. For example, if you take a brick away from the support column, the roof could fall on your head. But if you take a brick away from the top of a wall, it will just look different. The same thing happens with people. When people are missing certain letters in their DNA, they can be different. These changes can be as subtle as early or late growth, or as severe as being unable to control your muscles, having epilepsy, or even FoxG1. So we are trying to put the brick back in the place it came from, in the house. Together we will find a cure for FoxG1 and other rare genetic conditions.
Such as disease.
Hello!
Yeah. Kush is skipping, he's not saying anything. As you can see, it is such a privilege just to be alive, and there's so much that we take for granted every day. The FoxG1 family's endeavor is to give you more of the glimpses of life with FoxG1 and why all avoidable childhood suffering has to be avoided at all costs. There's no price that can even come close to replicating the cost or replicating the loss or the challenges of life with FoxG1. With advances in medicine, all avoidable suffering that can be avoided should be avoided. Gene therapy is what we're trying to cure. This is many times shared as something like a spell check. We have 20,000 coding genes in our body, and one of those genes is so critical. It was originally called the Brain Factor1 gene. later on has many similar genes in the early transcription factor family who identified. The brain factor 1 gene was called the FoxG1 or Fockhead boxy1 or FoxG1 gene. Gene therapy is a two-step journey. Sequence the 3 billion letter genome and find the error, the FoxG1 mutation in this case, and secondly, via gene therapy deliver the repair to the gene using a viral vector. While all the FoxG1 families everywhere are trying our best to find the gene therapy cure, I've been astounded by the fact that there are so many Mendelian disorders that are still being allowed to be passed on to families with devastating personal consequences. Our family's story is what we will try to share to bring to attention the challenges of looking after a special needs child, and together
we will find a cure for FoxG1
and other rare genetic conditions.
Let's say that again.
Facebook
Let's say
at
that
all.
one more time. Together,
We will find a cure for FoxG1 and other rare genetic conditions,
Such
not
as disease,
Facebook.
not Facebook.
yay.